Hi, I'm Jaya Matai. I work as a psychiatric nurse practitioner in Texas. And as you all know, through my YouTube channel, I do three things, like anything about everything, and I introduce my role models. Then most of the time I talk about mental health. So today, the September has got a lot of speciality. So I'm talking about one of the speciality, that is hunger awareness. And when we hear the word hungry, I'm sure any time in our life, there may be food because of our workload or because of our studies. Either we are not getting enough time to eat. So we all felt hungry at least once in life. And I talk about myself back home, like yes, I I make sure my family has enough food. Then I help some of my neighbors or somebody in the neighborhood, little bit help, some charity kind through church or some organization. That's it. Not more than that. But I got an opportunity to meet with Mr. Ron from FMSC, like a Feed My Starving Children. So he come to our church, and I belongs to Carrollton Marthoma Church, and our kids, even the youth league and the Yujana Sagyam, our church members every year come here and help with the packing the food. So when Ron come and talking about the organization, I'm like, oh my God, this is very good. Because even my church members were coming here, I thought this is only for America. But when Ron was talking about, I come to know this is nationwide. So it's not only in America, it's even in India. So different part of the world, you guys are sending food. And plus, not only for only to taking care of the hungry, but you make sure the kids or the family get the nutritious food. So today I have Miss Larisha here. She is the site manager for Richardson Center. So let us hear about from Larisha about the organization. But before we start, thank you very much. This is a Sunday evening.
Yes.
And I know that you have two kids.
Yes, I do.
How old are your kids?
How do what?
How old are your
They're
kids?
4 years old and 2 years old.
Yeah. And she spent time for us to talk about this organization. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And how long you are working here?
Yeah, so I have been here for about 6 years. So I actually helped to open our Richardson, Texas location. So it's been quite a big journey. We were the last location to be open. We opened in 2018 here in Dallas. For people like Ron Carey that just really loved our organization and wanted to have a permanent packing site here. So a really awesome thing happened in Texas, and I love it.
Oh, okay. So when you talk about this organization, who is the founder of this organization?
Yeah, so our organization was founded in 1987 by Richard Proudfit, and he went on a mission trip to Haiti and really
Haiti in North America.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And he really saw the hunger and the need for food on that mission trip. And so when he came back to the United States, he really wanted to do something more to be able to help that. And so he created pretty much what is now what we call our Manna Pack rice. And he got his team together and they created Feed My Starving Children and created pretty much the same exact formula that we use today. A little couple of tweaks here and there, but for the most part, it's been the same thing for about 30 years.
So like where was this he started in Texas, or where was the origin of the office?
The origin of the office is in Minnesota. So we originally started in Minnesota. And so we started there. We've got 3 sites in Minnesota. We actually have expanded over to Illinois next. We have 3 sites in Illinois. And then we moved over to Arizona for a little bit. And then Texas is our last permanent site that we just opened in 2018.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool to know. And, when we talk about, what kind of food you guys are, how is it?
Yeah. So it's pretty unique. So when you think about, feeding centers, things like that, you think about putting cans in a box or gathering things like that. We actually pack a specialized meal formula that helps combat starvation, malnutrition. So it's we have a food nutritionist on our staff who's made this food healthy and good for those those brains that need that to develop. So it's got 4 ingredients. It's got vitamins, vegetables, soy, and rice. And those 4 ingredients kind of combine, like the little perfect power punch for those kids in need who need that nutrition and those carbohydrates to really, have a really successful future.
So this food contain the vitamins, carbohydrate, and protein.
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly
when you talk
right.
about soy, when I was studying, we learned poor man's meat is soya beans,
Yes.
soys.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
so this, and how this, it's like a fresh or a frozen, or how the food, how you preserve the food.
Yeah, so we it's all dry goods. So our volunteers are coming in, they're actually scooping and funneling those into a bag, and we are sealing it up and boxing it up. It has about a 3-year shelf life, so it can last for a long time. So as it goes through its ports and it gets to its final destination, it's got plenty of time to be able to get there for it to still be good. So it's all just dry, and we use that rice as a universal grain. So a lot of the times when people see rice, they know how to cook it. So it's just like you would cook rice, but it's got those extra little nutrition in there too.
Okay, so they have to cook. They have to cook their.
Yep. So all they have to do is add water and boil it up just like they would cook rice. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The whole thing.
The whole thing.
Just to add water and boil it, it's ready to eat.
Exactly right. Yep.
So, like, you only provide to the kids or the family?
We provide to partners around the world. So we actually work very closely with our partnerships, and we've got about about 200 partners that we've worked with over the past 30 years, and they've really been integral in what we do. So they reach out to us and they say, "Hey, I need some food, or I would like to buy to have a container." We donate that food to them, and then they do it to schools, orphanages, feeding centers, community buildings, families in remote villages. So they're really the boots on the ground. We get that food to where it needs to go, but they're getting it exactly to where it needs to go, and those kids that need it the most.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Even Salvation Army, homeless people.
Sometimes we do food in the United States. Same process is that those people would have to request the food for us, and so if Salvation Army wanted to, they would request the food for us, and we would provide it with them. Yes.
Oh, okay, good. So you said that you taking care of the people in United States, and you provide to outside of United States. So which places, like North America, then what are the other places?
So we provide really to a lot of different countries. Some of our more popular countries that use our help a lot is Haiti, Guatemala, India, like you mentioned, the Philippines. We've sent to Zambia. I'm trying to think of other countries that we send to. Just kind of all over the world.
Wherever you need.
We've sent to the Ukraine. Yeah, we typically do send more worldwide than mostly in the nation. But the most, we can really send it anywhere.
And you are doing such an amazing job. And how many employees are here? There's a lot of people work here?
So in our whole organization, we have about 350 employees. Here in the Texas location, we probably have about 30 or so that work here, but not a very big operation for as much as we do. So one cool thing is that we've sent over 4 billion meals around the world. So we do a lot of work, and it's because of the hands of the volunteer to help pack this food for us.
Okay, so you guys accepting the volunteers. So who all are coming and helping? I know that my church come, then you get kids from the school.
Yeah, so our volunteers are all over the world, or all over the city. So it can really be anybody. We've gotten families, church groups, schools, organizations, Bible studies. Anybody that knows about us can come and volunteer.
Okay.
You can be as young as the age of 5 years old to be able to volunteer. So at a very young age, you can start volunteering. And you can volunteer until, I think somebody said that somebody volunteered, they were 101 years old.
Oh, okay.
Came to volunteer with us. And so really, we use our volunteers to pack those meals. Our staff doesn't do a lot of that. Our volunteers really do all of that packing. And so we're just really thankful for those volunteers that come and pack with us.
You said about the volunteers, you said you get volunteers from different part of United States.
Yes. Yeah. So a lot of volunteers can come if they're around the city that we have a site at. We also have mobile pack events that allow volunteers around the nation to come and volunteer as well. So all they have to do is just go to our website to sign up, and then just show up, and we teach them how to do everything they need to do.
Okay. And you will provide the volunteer hours that they can claim for their higher education.
Yes, absolutely. We have lots of volunteers, and we're very close to UTD, so we have a lot of volunteers from UTD, and even high schools around the area are still requiring volunteers.
If someone want to help with if someone want to do something for your organization, what are the different ways people can help?
There's a lot of different ways that people can be involved. And the first and foremost is to come and volunteer. So come and sign up for a packing session. Come hang out with us for an hour and 45 minutes and just have a lot of fun, pack meals. We've got music going on. It's a lot of fun, a lot of energy. Another way is that by donating. And so donating is a great way to do that. We don't do any government funding or anything like that. And so we rely on our volunteers to come and pack these meals, but also to help fund them. Our meal cost is 29 cents. So even the smallest donation can make a huge impact here.
Okay, yeah. And plus another thing also, you can spread the news.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, it's like a verbal, and please, I'm using my channel to spread this news among the people in United States and outside of United States who want to participate. Donation is a very good thing. If you cannot come and help as an volunteer, I'm using this opportunity to tell everyone to provide an awareness to participating in this program. Participating, as Larissa said, in different way. You can come and volunteer, but if you cannot be here physically, you can support the organization by little donation. Even she was telling, even little $1 can make a big difference.
$1 can make a huge difference. Here, absolutely.
So, even any amount is, little thing can make a huge difference. So come and participate in this. And Larissa, I have a question. I was a little curious. You said you are working here for 6-7 years. So what is your educational background?
So I went to college and got a bachelor's degree, and it was in marketing and communications. And I kind of didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, but I had heard about FMSC and really just fell in love with the mission and the people and the volunteers, and it's truly my dream job. And so really, you can do anything you put your mind to, and I love to be able to be here, and I get to spend every day feeding kids, and what more do you want for that?
Okay, it's such a wonderful, because with your marketing degree you can go anywhere. But I'm proud of you. You are here, you are working with Feed My Starving Children, because you are focusing on the coming generation. Whatever it is, wherever it is, our coming generation is going to the backbone of our nation. So they need to be fed, and not only fed, they need to get proper nutritious food. And you are spending your time and your life, and especially today is a Sunday evening. You should spend time with your family. And thank you for giving me this opportunity. And I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of this organization. And we will be walking around and going to look at the what is going on. But unfortunately, this is a Sunday evening, so no packing is going on. But if you can, in a working day, if you can send me some videos of the real world. So I will be adding that with my videos, so people can visualize what we are doing here.
Absolutely. It's a lot of fun, and once you see it, you'll want to come and volunteer with us, and you'll definitely want to be able to be a part of it and do some good in the world.
And another thing also, there are kids, they were looking for volunteer hours, and some of them, they don't want to get into some medical field, like to get into patient side. It's a good place. Or there are some people, they want to know about the nutritious value of the food, and they want to know the marketing side of it. There's a lot of opportunities are here. So come and start from here and see, and started to give your contribution to the world.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Anyway, let us walk around and see.
All right.
Okay?
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Here I am standing in front of the FMC building. FMSC, Feed My Starving Children. Children building in Richardson. Okay. And so this is
our temporary space that we're in today. If you look right behind me, you'll see some cones and some barriers. That's our permanent location that we normally pack at. When the storm happened back in May in Richardson, it blew down a lot of trees, and it hurt our building just a little bit. So we're waiting for those repairs to happen. But we were fortunate enough to be able to find this temporary location, literally just right across the street, to be able to welcome volunteers back in. We were closed for 2 months after that storm hit. And so we just opened this back up in August, and we're just thrilled to have our volunteers back and be back to packing those meals.
So come on, we will go inside and see how the real world looks like. Here, Feed My Starving Children. Here, that's beautiful.
So volunteers can come right into this entrance, and they're actually put right into our marketplace. So a really cool part of what we do is our marketplace. Artisans from around the world are creating these beautiful items, handcrafted. They're being paid a fair wage for their items, and then the rest of the proceeds are going back into the feeding program. So if you come look over here at, a basket from Uganda, it provides 33 meals, and then you get to take home a beautiful little handmade gift from an artisan that created something.
Oh, okay, yeah. And they send us, they make and send us.
Yes.
Then after that, you will be selling this here.
Correct.
Yeah, and you will be sending the money to them.
Correct. Yeah, we purchase everything already.
So you already purchased.
They've already been paid for their items. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. All this.
Yes.
See, handmade items. Oh, from all over the world. Oh my God. Yes. So beautiful.
Yes, we work with about, I think, 8 or 9 countries now.
See, look at this.
Haiti, Eswatini,
Yeah, this is
Uganda.
only $5 something. Yeah, it's some sense. Yeah.
Yeah, something for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be getting some. Let me finish this. Okay. And this also. Cute.
Yep, those are grass woven baskets. So just from the grass, and they dye the grass and then hand weave it.
You know what I believe? I believe in helping, but I like to get something and pay, because I rather just giving free money. I like them to do something.
Yes.
Yeah, I want everybody to do something. I'm willing to pay even extra, no problem.
Yes, yeah. And it's a great reminder too. They're all very unique gifts, and no one thing is created the same because they're all handmade. So
all handmade. Oh my God, so cute.
Yeah. A little bird whistle.
Maybe my little girl will like this.
Oh yes, for sure. And we've got all these cute little animals down here too that are just, they're some of my favorites.
Yeah, and this also, look at, even this. Yes. Oh, there is a lot.
There's a lot, yes. There's so much. And all this metal art. So anytime you see anything that's metal, it's all made from oil drums. So they hammer it and flatten it and cut it and carve it to make those beautiful pieces.
Yeah, this also. It's a wonderful thing that all handmade.
All handmade.
Yeah.
All handmade.
Oh my God, yes.
And those are all little paper beads. If you look very closely, you'll see that all those beads are just rolled paper.
Oh, it's made up of paper? Oh my God.
It's just paper.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll get some for my girls.
Yes, absolutely. Great gifts, great, know.
Yes. Okay, that's good. Yeah, it's more.
And these mugs are exceptionally beautiful. It's one of my favorite stories to tell. So the bottom of these mugs, you can see that it's made from clay. So these are actually made in Haiti. And what they would do is they would lay out this dirt. So it kind of looked like a dirt cookie or a dirt biscuit. They'd do water, oil, kind of give it to the flavor. But this is actually what they would feed their children. When those hunger pains are just so strong that they don't have that food. And so now that FMSC has come into these communities and these areas in Haiti, they're able to feed them our Feed My Starving Children food, get them a nutritious meal, and then they're able to take that same clay that they once fed their kids and make these beautiful handmade mugs with them. So a lot of people will come in and they'll hold each mug because each mug has its own unique story. Its own, it's molded and made just specifically for somebody, So
my husband drink a lot of tea. So I'll be getting one mug for my husband.
Yes, absolutely. And they just come in beautiful colors.
Yes.
Everyone is.
Yeah, I'll be coming back and selecting.
It's very easy to shop, for sure.
Yeah. What is?
Those are coffee. So we actually.
Coffee.
Coffee made from, I believe, Haiti and Nicaragua.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Oh, more.
Yeah.
This is your counter.
Yeah, this is our counter. We've got patches and stickers, things like that. M&M tubes are not made out of country, but the cool thing about them, it's we call it our mission money. So, kind of a couple steps. You eat your M&Ms. Each M&M tube fits a quarter inside, so you can fill $14 worth of quarters in here. You bring that back to us as a donation, which provides I don't even know how many meals, but a lot of meals. And then we
$14. It's like
it's almost 60-something meals, something like that. And then we'll get you a new M&M tube. So you just kind of, I always say if you have a lifetime supply of quarters, you have a lifetime supply of M&Ms.
Okay, yeah.
So just a great way for kids to fundraise and find
Yeah.
the quarters in their couch cushions and
Yeah.
be able to bring their donations to us as well.
Here's some
Oh, we've got
earrings.
jewelry. We have so much jewelry
Oh
as
my
well.
God. Yeah, I'm in the wrong. Am I in the wrong place? Because
I
I like
know.
I like earrings.
Oh, we have
Yeah.
earrings. I was
Yes.
just looking at it before y'all came in. And I was like, oh, I like those ones. I don't have those ones yet.
Yeah, it's so cute.
But
Yeah.
just beautiful, beaded jewelry and that paper jewelry, clay jewelry, just really some beautiful stuff.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. I feel like to get one of each.
I know.
I'll be back.
It's very hard to decide.
Yeah, it's hard.
Most
to
of my
decide.
paycheck sometimes goes right back to feeding
It's,
kids that buy more jewelry.
It's unique, you know.
It is
And
very
especially
unique.
when it is, I like this.
Yeah, those are beautiful.
I like big earrings.
Oh yeah, those would be perfect for you.
Okay, and here also more. Oh my God.
Yep.
Yeah, it's unique.
Yep.
Am I going to spend all my paycheck here?
Yes, it's very easy to do.
Yeah. And here too.
And yep, we've got our bags and
Yeah,
more
bags,
jewelry.
yeah.
And this is just a small portion of what our marketplace provides. We have an online store as well. We are because we're in that temporary space again. So we're in a very small part of our marketplace, but there's just so much beautiful handmade stuff from around the world that people are creating.
Yeah, I will, later I will ask my daughter to come on the video, because I heard my husband was walking with kind of something like this, but that was like a plain color. And I heard my daughter was telling yesterday, can I have that? So I'm like,
there you go.
I will ask her. Yeah, I will get one for her.
Yes.
Okay. So, and there is more.
Yeah, so these are actually really cool T-shirts that we have here. So what we do is we like to share with our volunteers that $106 feeds a child for an entire year. And so as a thank you gift, we like to always give them a T-shirt so that they can wear it loud and proud and know that they made such an important impact by feeding a kid for an entire year. So this one is Hope Starts with Food. They change every so often, but just a really good memory of helping the kids, and we don't just have small sizes. We've got sizes for everybody. But my little 4-year-old likes to wear his shirt really loud and proud.
Yeah. It's a beautiful color.
It is a beautiful color too. Yeah. So but just a really cool thing that we do, and we offer that for our volunteers if they come and pack.
This is like a donation.
Yeah, it's our donations. So anybody that wants to come and donate, they can always drop any change into our little donation box here. We do credit card or check through our marketplace area as well, but we also like to put on our sign where we're packing foods, that as a volunteer where exactly your food is going. So right now, all the food that's being packaged is heading to El Salvador.
Okay, good. And here, this is...
Yep, so this is part of our new campaign, our National Pfizer campaign. We are looking to, as a site here, have $60,000 over the next couple of months. So these are just some important numbers. We talked about the $106 already. $63 provides a box of food, which is 216 meals. 424 provides a family of 4 a daily meal for a year. And we also have what we call as our Something Greater campaign. So a lot of people, I always call it a subscription to feeding kids. So it's our monthly giving campaign that if you just want to do a one-time donation every month and just have it roll out of your account, that's always a great way to do that. And you can sign up for that online as well.
Okay, good. Yeah. And
these are all of our staff. So this is a good handful of our Texas staff that if you come and volunteer with us, you are probably going to see one of those people or a couple of those people. And so we always just like to, relate to our volunteers. And we've got just a funny question up there about what the last thing you watched on Netflix was.
Okay. Ron's picture is not here?
Ron's picture is not here. So Ron is not actually on our staff. So he's part of our council. And so he's part of a different area of where we are. But he doesn't come and run our actual packing sessions. Yeah.
He's controlling, he's helping.
He's helping, He's a big contribution to what we do and who we are. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. And here we can see, this is your office.
Yep. So we've got some offices and some staff areas.
Staff area.
Yep. And our volunteers will just come walk right into here where they get greeted by our staff. the fun thing about FMSC is that you get to wear hairnets when you're back there. Since
Yeah, no hair won't fall.
No hair on the food, exactly right. So we always want to make sure that everybody's hair is covered and their jewelry comes off. So earrings, watches, necklaces, again, because we work with open food, we can't have that stuff fall into the packing. And so we do have a couple of rules that we follow, but we come in, we always look better in hairnets anyway. So we're always wearing hairnets. They come in, they do a quick orientation, and it just talks about who we are, why we do what we do. Very similar to what we talked about. And we show them how to pack our meals, and we get them back into the packing area. So really all we ask our volunteers to do is just show up with an excited heart to be able to volunteer. And if you're not excited, we'll get you excited.
Yeah, that is good. And here then we are...
Yep, so all back here, and I can go turn the lights on here in just a minute too, is our packing station. So I'd love to show that to you. Let me just walk around the corner and turn the lights on.
So here is everybody come and sit. You guys explain them. This is the place for explanation.
Yep, exactly right. At the end of the session, we share with them how many boxes they packed. So they get to go home with that impact.
A lot of the times, I help this many people.
Exactly right. Yep, we'll share how many boxes they packed and how many kids they fed for a year. A lot of the times it's upwards of 50 or 60 kids fed for an entire year in just one packing session. So depending on how fast you pack, how motivated you are, the more boxes you pack, the more kids you feed. So just some really awesome opportunity. Yeah, and we like to take that impact home so that you can go home really feeling like I made a difference in the world, and that's what we want to make the volunteers feel.
And this
is just a great photo opportunity. So if you want to, after you celebrate that, it's just a great picture.
You can take a picture.
You can see one of our boxes there as well. And so it's just a great photo opportunity to just spread the word about FMSC and share that information. We've got our volunteer lockers here.
So they remove all the jewelry and
all the jewelry, purses, bags, things like that. All that needs to go into
everything is safe.
Everything is safe. It gets locked up. Yep, exactly right. So back here we've got where the packing process happens, where the magic happens. We do have a sit-down job. So like we talked about, anybody and all abilities can come and volunteer as long as they're 5 years old. They can sit down here and label our bags. And so just putting a sticker for our best buy date. So we've got a sit-down job if you want to do that. But back here is where our tables are. And you've got each ingredient back here. So we've got our vitamins, our vegetables, and then bins with soy and with rice. Typically when we're packing, we've got...
It's like a multivitamin.
Yes. Yeah, it's got about 20 vitamins and minerals in it. So it's just kind of, it also has an artificial chicken flavoring into it. So it does kind of have a little bit of a chicken smell. A lot of people think it smells like ramen in here once we've got it open.
Ramen.
Yes. So normally we have our dishes out, and we've got a funnel here with some baskets, and they're weighing it to make sure the quality control is there. We have our sealers here to seal it up. We've got numbers on this table back here to make sure we're making exactly as many
packages
that are making. Yep, it's got to be very accurate.
So how many packages in a box?
Yeah, so there's 36 bags in a box, but there's 216 meals in a box because each bag actually holds 6 meals in it. Yes, so one whole pallet of food is just over 7,000 meals. So a lot of food gets packaged just by making one bag. And our volunteers are making 20 boxes or so at just a table alone. So we've got, that's an awesome job. We also have a warehouse crew that's helping us. So throughout the packing session, we're scooping rice and soy from our big bins in the back to make sure they're a little bit more smaller, a little bit more manageable. And they're helping pick up the boxes and load them up, and we're wrapping and we're strapping, and it's very active. Like we said, we have music going on in here, so it's a lot of fun. We do competitions. I think the Texas team is the most competitive team. So we like to really pack meals good, right? So we like to pack a lot of meals here, and we love to be able to get our volunteers involved in that as well.
And where the raw materials coming from, different part of?
They come from the United States. So and I can't remember exactly where it comes from, but they come from different areas in the United States. I know that our rice actually comes from Houston, down in Houston, and then I believe like Minnesota and Illinois as well.
And the soy and the dry fruits.
Yes.
Dry vegetables.
Yes. It's got carrots and potatoes. Dried carrots and dried potatoes.
Carrot, potatoes, soy, rice, then multivitamin, smell like a chicken flavor. So when you just add water and boil it and eat it. And one meal is, I think one package contains
6 meals.
6 meals. So it's like 2 days.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah,
okay,
it really
yeah,
can be. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And that's enough for even a child or an adult.
Yeah, it's based off of more child nutrition rather than adult nutrition. But at the same time, we don't just say, "Oh, well, you're only 12, you get this
Okay.
much." A lot of our community partners are making sure that they're getting the food that they need. A 5-year-old might not eat as quite as much as a 12-year-old or an adult as well.
Yeah, I understand that. As the children, even children, they are growing up, they need more. They are so hungry.
Yes.
They need more.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly right.
Anyway, so this is the same thing going on here all over.
Yeah,
Different tables.
Yep. So we have 6 different packing stations, so we can have up to 120 volunteers in our room. So
120. I'll keep it in mind. Okay.
Yes. So if you can fill a room, come on in. But you can just also come as yourself, and we'll put you at a table with some new friends that you'll make.
Yeah, it's time. It's an opportunity for socialization.
Exactly.
I'm telling that as a mental health provider, if you feel stressed, you feel isolated, I don't have anybody to talk, come and help. You can meet a lot of friends. It's an opportunity for socialization through helping others.
Absolutely. We have, absolutely. And we have several volunteers that come weekly or monthly, and they say, this is my therapy. This makes me happy. This brings me joy. And so, come on in. We'll find a friend for you, or we'll be your friend. And it's just a great time to just be in a room with somebody who shares the same heart that you do to give back.
Yes.
So,
Plus, if I do different things. There are a lot of places you can go there and relax, but that time you need to spend money. And here everything is free. You just come and enjoy.
Yes.
Only we want you little bit your time.
Yes. Yeah. We love your time. Just to be able to pack meals. We can't do it without volunteers.
Yes.
So our staff is not packing these meals. We're helping lead the packing sessions, but if we don't have volunteers, we don't pack meals. So
okay.
The school takes a couple of weeks to get down to locations, and then we have partners all over El Salvador that will come and pick up a certain amount of the boxes or the pallets, and then they distribute it out.
Anyway, thank you very much. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Absolutely.
And I'm so proud of doing this.
Thank you. I'm so proud of you and your church. Thank you so much for all that you guys have done to raise money for us and to come and volunteer. It's been beautiful. So thank you.
Yes. Yeah. And don't worry. If you are not in Texas, different part of the USA has got their you have the facilities.
The permanent sites, in Minnesota, in Illinois, in Arizona, and here. But there's also our mobile pack events, which happen nationwide throughout the year. So you can always just go to our website, fmsc.org/volunteer, and find something that's near you to be able to come and give of your time.
Okay. I have to tell you all, I met Jenna, and she is planning to become a psychiatrist. And she come and asked me, to shadow me. Then I asked her to come and visit this place. And she was so impressed, and she came, and she's the one help us with the videos. And Jenna, thank you very much.
Yes,
how you feel?
Oh yes, I'm so excited to hear this new opportunity. I'm definitely going to take advantage of the different volunteer sessions, and I'm definitely going to share the word, and I'm definitely going to spend my time here to volunteer.
Yeah.
And thank you for giving me this opportunity as well.
And which university you go?
I go to UT Arlington.
And you want to become a psychiatrist?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, thank you very much for coming, and spread this news with your friends and family. Thank you. you.